Here's Redmond down the left wing, driving to the byline, goes on the outside of Murphy, stands a really good ball up into the back post. Redmond makes the save, but he can't keep it out. And Mohamed Elyounoussi has the week of his life in a Saints shirt.
I never dared to dream to play in Premier League, really, when I was small. I just started because it was fun, it was something I liked, I was good at it. I remember my friends had a dream about playing Premier League, saying they were playing for that club, they were this player and that player. But when I got the opportunity, when the Saints came in, gave me an offer, I mean, that was a huge dream. From then, I knew that Southampton had followed me for a few years, especially my last season in Basel. I think they were there almost in every game. So that made me comfortable to come here. It didn't work out as we thought in the beginning. I needed time to adapt, a few injuries. Things didn't go my way. I wanted to stay in the UK to adapt to that physical part of the football, which I was not used to before. So Celtic was the perfect fit, and you get the chance to play in the European games. Yeah, when I look back at it, huge club, got to play a lot, score some goals, so it was a good time for me.
And those years, there must have been a few challenges that came along with it. How does it feel to be back here now, playing with Saints?
It feels amazing, really, because up to then, before I came here, I really didn't meet any challenges. My development just went like this. It was like take the next step and the next step, so everything was well. So that was my first time when it dipped. So it was quite challenging, mentally as well. But it made me stronger. I'm really happy that I went through something like this. I don't know about many players who've been sent on loan for 2 seasons and come back and made it in the team. I mean, so that shows, the belief the club has in me, the manager, to give me a second chance.
And then obviously you made that really big impression at Newport in the Cup when you scored that hat-trick. How was that for you? What were your emotions you were feeling that night? I
would say maybe relief. I didn't play the first 2 Premier League games, but when the Cup came and I knew that I'm going to start, it was just about, show yourself, show that you are here, you're ready. I remember going into half-time, we were 2-0 up, had an assist, but I felt like that's not enough. I need to do something else. I need to show myself from better side, send a statement, really. So so I got the 2 goals and was really hungry for the third one, and it was a great game, and that made me, gave me confidence for the later on.
I've definitely heard a few stories about when your time at Sarpsborg, you were still working for your dad at that time.
Yeah, so my dad used to own a small pizza shop, just for takeaway, and he used to work a lot of hours. Match days could be a lot of stressful for him. A lot of people ordering food, of course. So sometimes I used to go straight after the games, after maybe I was scored or whatever, and just to help him out. He could send me a text, can you help me out? So I remember a few times where some supporters just was on the game, watched me play, and then just got delivered pizza afterwards. So it was a fun story. My dad had 23 different options, and when I was playing, I had number 24. So he added a 24 and called it more special. He closed that shop. Well, I made him close that shop a few years ago, so he doesn't work anymore. I told him, I think I was 20, when I moved to Basel and was starting to earn enough, I told him to close that shop.
On a more personal level, what's it like for you to be sort of back living on the south coast? How are you settling in?
Really good, really. It was nice to come back to see the boys again, and the people who work around the club, still the same people. I remember, even though I didn't play much, I really had a good time at Southampton, both inside the club and outside. My family enjoyed it here. We are settled down now, and my daughter just found a nursery, so she's going to start a nursery soon. So we back where we belong.